Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if YouTube let y'all know I'm in here. I guess we'll know shortly. Trying to keep my hair from being all over my head. But I feel like talking just a little bit. So as you come in, please hit the like button because, yeah, pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Hopefully they send out the notifications because there's a couple things I do want to talk about. The people are a little silly today. They're a little silly. I think it's worth a conversation. Oh, somebody's here. They hit the like button. All right. If you're on your mobile device, double tap that screen. And if you're on a computer, hit the three dots at the top and give me that like. Hey, DS. What's up, boo? Listen. Um, we got to talk about some of the mess. Hey, Sharon Middleton. Hey, be nice. You number one? All right, all right. Y'all hit it at the same time. Hey, Mo. Okay, my girls at. My girls is in here. Where my girls at? Child. We got to talk about Shaq versus Dwight Howard because this is funny. Who else we got to talk about? We got to talk about this Twitch boss situation. Hey, Delicia. We definitely got to talk about what's going on with Drake, his daddy, and them children because this is messy. Them children, it don't make no kind of sense. You got your notifications. I'm so happy. Y'all know normally they just won't send them out. So I'm happy that they sent them to y'all. I just decided to jump in here. This headache will not go away. Be nice, say the fighting Irish. Child, that fighting Irish gonna mess around and get that boy put in jail. And then brought his daddy into it, child. People went and looked and pulled up some stuff. Child, I just can't. I can't. The level of tomfoolery, I can't. Okay. Ooh, and we got to talk about Porsha over there on RHOA. We got to talk about Porsha. Child, rumors are out. I have not been able to confirm this mess, but we gonna look into it. We're not so much look into it. I actually reached out to somebody to see if we could get confirmation if whether the gossip that's out is true or not. I don't know. I really don't know, but we're gonna talk about that too. Thank you for being number 8, Magaline. Yeah, it's a mess. This is a whole mess. There's a lot of mess going on too. You say the beat was dope. The beat was to me, Conductor Williams is hit and miss. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. You know, he's not a Metro. He's not a Mustard. He ain't even, what's that other boy? If I wasn't trying to say his name, I could have said it. Boy Wonder. He ain't even Boy Wonder. It's like he hit and he missed. And this one was just, I didn't get excited over it. But, it wasn't bad. The whole thing was a mess. Girl, we just getting started, Amanda. I'm glad you made it, girl. Because I was about to say, well, dang, are they going to tell my girls I'm here or ain't nobody going to know I'm here? I was worried. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Yeah, they doing a lot. But yeah, the mess with Shaq and Dwight Howard, we got to hit that first. Hey, Candy Butler. Hey, Quiet Storm. Hey, these clowns crazy AF. How you doing? Listen, girl, not the Bush Bandits. I love it. Thank you for being number 11, Candy. Thank you for being number 9. Quiet Storm, thank you for being 10. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure we get everybody in the door. Hopefully, they send out notifications. That's all I can say. Hopefully, they do. They've been pretty decent as long as we go vertical. And when we do the regular streams, a lot of times they don't. But hopefully, they do it. Sharon say Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville and Porsha was hanging out with each other. But that ain't what I'm talking about. Oh, matter of fact, we're going to talk about that gossip first because I haven't confirmed it. So I don't know if it's true, but we sure finna talk about it. You didn't get a notification, you just happened to be scrolling? Well, I'm so glad you were scrolling, girl. Hey, Melanin Coco. So look, I'm going to tell y'all what's being said about Porsha. And then I'm going to tell y'all what I think about that, okay? Hey, DV. Thank you for being number 16. So they're saying, now y'all know we seen Porsha on Instagram over in Lagos for Crema time, okay, for December. Hey, Thomas. And we don't know what she's selling. I ain't never heard about her selling no, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, she was over there in Lagos. She was chilling, okay? Hey, Wig Man. Is it Wigman? Wigwan? Wigwan? Okay. Hey, Wigwan. So she was chilling in Lagos. Phaedra was with her. She was hanging with some other girls. Everybody was cute. Everybody was, in their best attire. Everybody was bootylicious, okay? And they were hanging out in Lagos, right? So, come to find out, they say she was hugged up with a dude named Farouk, right? Well, they say Farouk got a gang of cash. I hope I got the name right. Okay. Hey, been there. And I did see some footage on her Instagram, I think. Let me pull it up on the computer, child. Hold on. But I believe what I saw was footage of Miss Porsha Williams on somebody's private jet going from Lagos to Abuja. So I'm like, Porsha, who private jet you on? Now I already know. We know if Porsha chilling over there, somebody got that cheddar bay. She ain't over there for nothing. So I'm like, what's going on? So let me just double check. Hey, Nicker SS. All right. We doing pretty good. How you doing? Lord Melanin say Porsha done found her a cane. That's funny. Hold on, let me go to her Instagram so I can make sure I'm telling it right. Because, honey, Porsha had me tickled. I say, what is going on? What is happening? Okay. So, hold on. Yep, that is. Okay. So, there is. Let me flip the screen so y'all can see it. Let me flip it so y'all can see it. Okay. So, Porsha, you can see, is sitting on somebody's private jet going from, according to her, Lagos to Abuja. So this is somebody's private jet. This is not commercial air. That ain't commercial air at all. When I say at all. Okay? Now, they said she was seen hugged up with this guy named Farouk. I don't know nothing about him. I'm trying to get the information. I don't know what's real, what's not real, whatever. But I'm trying to get it. Because this is the gossip. The gossip is that he supposed to be Simon's cousin. Why listen, y'all. Why are they saying that man is Simon's cousin? Now, unless I got it wrong, now they did say that Simon was mixed. So he could be some kin to him. Because I'm like, that man ain't Edo. Like, if he's Yoruba or something, you know what I'm saying? Simon mama, I believe Miss Martina was supposed to be Yoruba. So maybe that's on his mama side. I don't know. But that's what the gossip is. I don't know how true it is, but that's what they circulate now. That the man supposed to be Simon's cousin. Now, whether he really is or not, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what's the likelihood of that? Now, if Porsha was hanging with them people and met the man through Simon, and now you kicking it with him, spinning the cheddar, I don't know. Can I say she wouldn't? No. Can I say she wrong? I don't know. But that's what's being said, child. I'm just telling y'all what the people say. Hey, too, sweetie. Amanda K saying, I don't know either. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's being said about her, honey. I say, wait a minute. Okay, we got somebody that is a drug user in my chat. Okay, I see one. So anyway, that's what's going on with that. That's the rumor on Porsha. Hopefully, if it is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I hope. I can't even say I hope she not, because Simon has been disgusting. I can't even say I hope not. I don't know. I don't know. But that's what the people say. So I told y'all. So now y'all know and you can figure it out. But we got to move on to Dwight Howard and Shaquille O'Neal. Yes, we do. Mm-hmm. So these two are going at it. And it's funny. Y'all, I think personally Dwight Howard is just overly sensitive right now. And I think he's lashing out at Shaq because he's really mad with Hey Shani. Because he really mad with Royce. And he know he can't do nothing with Royce. Mm-hmm. Hey Rochelle. Thank you for being 25, Shani. Thank you for being 27. So look. I think he mad with Royce. So he's lashing out at Shaq. Because what else makes sense? Shaq always saying something crazy. It shouldn't be that serious. He's taking it way too far. Oh Lord. I'm not even touching that. I see some more stuff that I'm not getting in. Mm. Y'all, and we got to talk about that Twitch boss situation. We do. Because I have an opinion. I have an opinion. Hold on. Let's get to Shaq and Dwight. Hey, too adorable. Hey, cool gamer. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, vintage. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, and while I'm looking for that, did y'all see? Hey, Craig Thompson. Did y'all see the stuff where the preacher and the church had the girl to get up and beg pardon because she got pregnant? And so it's people going in the church trying to confront a pastor because of how they run their church. I thought that was super weird. I'm like, social media needs to be stopped. I don't even know how else to put it. Social media has got to be stopped. If you don't like what goes on in a church, then don't you go there. But going to somebody's church because you don't like how they run their church, talking about you going to protest the church that you don't even go to, is some strange, weird business. I thought that was weird. The other thing that I saw on social media that got on my nerves was the $71 million settlement or judgment that John Drummond Jr. I support them doing their job. I support anybody doing whatever job they being paid to do. Like, do the job. Don't break the law. Don't go killing folks for no reason. Do your job. I support anybody doing their job. I hope that helps. So anyway, the $71 million settlement that T.I. and Tiny got against that toy company, the judge want to reduce it to $17 million. I saw that and I was disgusted. So these people stole from them, made millions of dollars, and the judge decides that basically, if you got the wrong complexion, it don't matter what you win, we just gonna reduce it. I thought that was really gross. John says we tried our best to protect and serve. Well then, there you go. Long as you're not breaking the law yourself, then I support you. I hope that helps. But anyway, So back to this stuff with Dwight Howard and Shaq because this is great. Y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta see this. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, mm, mm, mm. These two are going at it, and y'all gotta hear why. Okay, these clowns crazy say that judge is quite scandalous for that. Disgusting, but that's America, honey. That is the American way. You know, they were part of the Rainbow Crew. They could have got every penny, and everybody would have been strung up and skinned alive. But I better not say that too many times. So listen to this, y'all. Listen.
He always thought I was trying to be him or be like him. But again, if I wanted to be you or be like you, shouldn't you take that as a compliment and to show how great you are as a player and a person?
Yeah.
I ain't never wanted to be Shaq in any level. Now, have I wanted to take certain things from him, his life, and implement for my life?
Of
Hell
course.
yeah, I do that with Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, LeBron James, all these people. Why? Because they have certain things that I'm like, hey, I could use that and make myself better.
Yeah.
I see how Magic Johnson smiled all the time. I'm gonna smile.
Yes.
All he did was smile.
Yeah, I
and
forgot
have a
about
good
that.
time.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't I smile?
Yeah.
Magic Johnson smiled and got him all this stuff. So let me smile. All right, Shaq, I just never. He's 7'3", 7'2", big, and that was the thing that I.
So he said on this podcast interview, whatever, and basically, hey, happy boat lake. Um, just whining. Oh, Shaq's hating on me. Shaq's so mean. Shaq's so terrible. You know, he on his Aubrey flow. But let me read y'all what happened after that. So Shaquille, y'all know Shaquille is the clown of all clowns. He gonna say something, and he always cracking jokes on everybody. So I don't understand why this dude. Well, we do understand why he sensitive. You know, y'all know Dwight is a snap. Dwight is a snap. Him and his homeboy Kitty with the 27 piece in them heels. Okay, but he said what he said, and Shaq responded online. He added him, actually. He didn't just tweet, he actually added this clown. He said, at Dwight Howard, the fact that you think I care about you is funny, but I won't ever bring your name up again, sensitive big man. Ooh, a jokester that can't take a joke. Won't ever say your name ever again. Have a great day. And now you've been deleted. Have a great day. Hashtag I never cared. Hashtag trust me. Hashtag show, I guess, whatever. I think it was just hashtag trust me. But anyway, Kelly, don't kill for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just go get one, baby. Yes, Auntie Eva, sensitive big man is what he said. So look, after the sensitive big man comment, Dwight Howard has to, respond, because Dwight is a snap. Dwight Howard come back and said, I know you care because your insecure A been hating and talking ish for 20 years. Okay. You too big to be this insecure. I hope you don't bring my name up again. 52 years old tweeting me. You was on a whole podcast talking about him. He added you. He didn't just talk about you, he added you. That was direct. What's the problem? Anyway, and still hating. On what? You and Kitty? Anyway, now all this time you was joking. You always been jealous. Of what? You always been jealous. Jealous of Kobe, Penny, D Wade. You jealous of Charles too. Go move around. Big lazy insecure A. I still have that long 5-paragraph direct message you sent me a couple years ago telling me that I'm not that great to hate. Well, he told you. Okay? And you still doing it. It's 2025. Grow the hell up and move on. You went on the podcast talking about this man. Him responding to you is him needing to grow up. Like, to me, like, not only was that projection, right? But that was also It wasn't just projection. It was also frustration. It's given he's so frustrated with Royce, and he really can't go at Royce like he wants to, because she put him in front of floodlights. When, and you got to look at when he first started giving Royce hell, took money from her and her mama, lying on her, abusing her with the court system, allowing her child to be touched on. And I believe everything that Royce said. He was able to spin a narrative. He was able to get his story out, and she wasn't able to do much because it was, gag orders and all this stuff. And social media was not what it is now. So now that Royce got him in the spotlight and he can't hide, I think he's super frustrated, and he's taking it out on Shaq. Shaq talk crap and clown everybody. That's number one. And y'all know I'm never on Shaq's side because I don't like Shaq. However, I know good and well he ain't called Shaquille O'Neal lazy. Shaq got 17, 50, 11 jobs. Always. If he ain't doing a commercial, he's featuring somewhere, he's doing commentary. What is lazy about Shaquille? Now, he's a lot of stuff, but lazy ain't one of them. Why on earth is Snaps calling Shaquille lazy? Where did you even get that from? Right, Auntie Eva, Shaq is consistent. He consistently be working. Now, is he trifling? Yes. Did he fumble his whole family? Yes. Is he lazy? Hell to the no. To the no. Ain't nothing lazy about Shaq. Nothing at all. But it was just the whole idea. It was the whole idea, I know you care. Dwight, address Royce. Address Royce, and you will be less frustrated. That's what I think. Address whatever's going on with Royce, and that'll, curb some of your frustration. You won't be so worked up, is what I think. That's what I think. I think you're very worked up and very upset because you know that you can't run at her like you used to. I'm just saying. I think that's what the problem really is. But anyway, moving right along. So let's talk about this Twitch boss situation. Let's talk about it. Because I have a couple of thoughts. And I want to get it out, right? While it's still in my brain. So, and y'all fill me in too, because people are having something to say. Y'all know Candace from RHOP, she had an opinion on it. And she was just like, oh, you're not thinking about the children and his legacy and blah, 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 blah. These clowns crazy. Said Dwight needs to focus on his new beard. And the family has started. Okay. All right, these clowns, I got you. I agree with Candace to a certain degree, Quiet Storm. I'm going to tell you why before I even get into what's going on. I agree with Candace only to a certain degree. Hey, makeup addict. Because that's the woman he chose. Candy Butler. Thank you so much for my super sticker. Thank you, sis. Happy boat life. Thank you. You enjoy 2025 too. Now I'm going to say this. He chose that lady. And we got to normalize letting people sit in their mess. And I don't care if you got to sit in it in a coffin. I don't. The fact that you in a coffin does not make me have no extra sympathy for you. You chose that woman. Now, if I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. If you know where I'm coming from, go and put a 3 in the chat. Let's talk to each other. Let's talk to each other. If I'm wrong, just say, sis, you wrong. But if you know where I'm coming from, go and put a 3 in the chat. I see some 3s. Some of y'all feel me. He chose her. This is the woman he chose. This is the woman he wanted. Whatever she is, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. He chose her. So he gonna have to sit in this. Hey, Max Quinn, he gotta sit in this. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't get in married people business. Not before till death do your part, and not after till death do your part. You chose that woman. And I'm willing to bet that it was quite a few people in his life that tried to get him not to choose that woman. So he picked the woman he wanted to have. He had her. He gone. And she doing what a woman like her will do. So now what you want us to do with that? That's all I'm saying. Is Candace right to a certain degree? But at the same time, it's real cool to say, oh, you're not thinking about your kids. Well, guess what? He didn't think about them either. He didn't think about them either, because if he had been thinking about his children and how they would fare, he probably would have had them with a better person. And I'm seeing comments like, oh, she doing that because she want to justify why she moved on so quick, blah, blah, blah. She ain't got to justify nothing to me. Why? Say it with me in the chat. He chose her. Y'all type that out in the chat. Just go and put it in there. He chose her. He chose her. And because he chose her, I'm fine with whatever she do. Because by proxy, he was fine with whatever she did. And since he was fine with it, me too. Me too. Thank you, DV. He chose her. He chose her. That ain't none of my problem. And I'm going to tell you something else before I go back and read everything going on with that for the people who may not know. I saw a lot of sisters in the chat, in the comment sections. Oh, I don't like that, and she wrong, and that wasn't for her to do, and that's nasty, and how could she? Mind y'all business. Let me say it one more time. Mind y'all's business. Because not only did he not choose you, he didn't even choose nobody who looked like you. So why you care what this woman that he chose is doing to him posthumously? I don't. I'm going to be all the way real with you. Could it be perceived as foul? Yes. But whether it's foul or not, that's his foul wife. That is the wife that he chose. In all of her foulness. I was more blown away to see that many sisters in comment sections on blogs online having a problem with how this woman treating her husband that he chose. He chose. Mind your business. Right, these clowns. She said he laid up with and married that lady. And did. Sisters always quick to put that cape on, running up Mammy Mountain, trying to, defend. How could you do that to that man? What man? The man that chose her? He chose her. I'm fine with other people's marriages. That is that woman's husband. That is that man's wife. That ain't none of my black business. That is not my black business. Auntie would say, that's how I feel about it. Not my business. It sure ain't mine. Melon and Coco say the grass ain't always green on the other side. Sometimes it is, because it's covered in cow crap. It's covered in bullish. That's a good fertilizer. That's why it be so green. But if they want their yard that shade of green, it's not my business. DV say, I don't either. So much so I didn't even read what was going on with her. I only had to look into it because people wouldn't stop. Gaby say she come off as opportunistic. She probably is. But he chose her. Hey, LaWanna Dean. Thank you for being number 14, boo. Good evening. So let me read you what the people said is going on, okay? Because one of the friends of the family is mad, too. Okay, Candace done got her. One of the cousins done got hold to her. Everybody is mad with this lady. Let me let y'all hear what the lady done said now. Because they mad with her. I want y'all to hear what this lady had to say. Okay? Make sure everything's turned up as loud as possible. And let's go. Right, these clowns crazy. I'm with you.
Picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. And it was a really triggering moment for me because there was a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. And it was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue. So it was a really scary moment in my life to figure that out. But it also helped me process that he was going through so much. And he was hiding so much, and there must have been a lot of shame in that. And he was wrestling with a lot inside himself, and he was trying to self-medicate and cope with all those feelings because he didn't want to put it on anyone. Because he loved everyone so much. He didn't want other people to take on his pain. But it was very alarming and scary to find those things and have never known. A moment I was with one of my really dear friends.
So that's what she said.
We were cleaning out the closet.
So she said she was cleaning out the closet and found out that he was doing that dope. Okay? That's what she said. All right, Denzel Williams, thank you for the compliment. But yeah, so that's what she said. People was upset. Why did you do that? You damaging his legacy, you hurting his kids, blah 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 blah. But it gets worse. Amanda say, yes, he chose her, but it's not right. He chose that woman that wasn't right. He chose her. I'm just telling y'all what happened. I'm just, this is my disclaimer to let y'all know that I don't care what she did to him. He chose that. Ain't none of my business. So Candace, y'all know Candace Dillard Bassett, she said, I'm not even going to say it, but this white woman is doing everything but protecting her black children and her black husband's legacy. She could have kept this in her therapist's office. Now, she said a lot more on Twitter. If y'all go to her Twitter, The Real Candace, you'll see everything she said. Because she made a series of tweets about this. Why, I don't know. She felt compelled. This person is supposed to be the cousin. So the cousin, Big L, I think her Twitter is WTH Dariel. I guess like what the hell Dariel? Okay, Big L. She says, the cousin said, she won't let our family see the kids. And he was an addict. He wasn't an addict. He smoked weed and was actively trying to quit. He wasn't some junkie. Gaby, Candace not wrong. I just feel like black women, we going to have to learn to mind our business. When people show you in their lives that they don't choose you, let them have the people they choose, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. It's not our place to defend these Negroes at all, not even remotely. But the cousin wasn't through, y'all. The cousin says, yeah, IDGAF, y'all know what that means, about an NDA. She said that this woman, this crazy woman, made me and the rest of his actual family, including the mother, sign an NDA just to attend the funeral. She's been trying to tarnish his legacy and refuses to let the Boss family see the children. Only to exploit and lie on my cousin, hell no. So the cousin is upset. Miss Darielle is upset. She said that they had to sign an NDA just to go to the funeral. She wanted the NDAs for the fume. Okay, if you want to go to the fume, you had to sign an NDA, right, DV? He chose her. And then there's a friend who had something to say. This is supposed to be a close friend of the family, I'm assuming, or a close friend of this Twitch boss person. Courtney Plant. Is this her? Okay. Let's read what the friend said. Gaby says she's pure evil. Well, that he chose that evil woman. That was his evil wife, and he loved her with all her evil. So I'm going to honor his choice. Okay? Now, Courtney Ann Platt says, anyone who knows me knows I go straight to source during a conflict. Straight to source. I guess she means straight to the source. Maybe she is upset typing. Okay? She says, I go straight to source during a conflict and handle my business. But since there's clearly no shame in being so public, I haven't said a word in 2 years, but here I go. It's been 2 years and you haven't said anything. Why talk now? Okay. She says, I was there the moment you both connected. I was there the day you got engaged. I stood by your side on your wedding day. I was in your home on the day he died. I was by your side because your husband was my family. It didn't matter how often we spoke, how often we saw each other. We were bonded forever. This is by far the most tacky, classless, opportunistic act I've ever seen in my entire life. We all had to sign some weird NDA to attend his funeral, even his own mother, who you treated like garbage this entire time. And let's just remember, you wouldn't have even. Oh, they cut it off, so I couldn't see everything that was said. So the friend is going off. The friend is saying that, the mama had to sign the NDA. Everybody had to sign an NDA to go to the funeral. And they really upset. Hey, Hood Star, thank you for being number 40. And they are really upset with this lady, Allison Holker, because they're saying that she's being opportunistic and she's ruining his legacy and all of that stuff. And I'm going to say this. I also believe that she's ruining his legacy. I do. I also believe that she's being opportunistic. I also believe that that was really nasty to make that man's mama sign an NDA to be able to come to her own child's funeral. And I also believe that he put everybody in that situation because why? Say it with me, chat. He chose her. I'm going to ask the question again. I want everybody to type it on cue. All of the things that this lady is doing, classless, tacky, opportunistic, evil, ugly, all that stuff, he's doing it because she's doing that because he put her in that position. He put the entire family in that position because why? He chose her. I see it in the chat. Y'all got it? He chose her. And so now that we got it under our hats, right? That he chose her. Stephen chose her. Okay? Wasn't that his name? Stephen chose her. And now that we got that up under our hat, I got one more phrase that we all gotta learn in the chat tonight. For black women, everybody type mind your business. Just type mind your business in the chat. Yeah, Gaby, the nickname is Twitch, but his name is Stephen. Stephen chose her. That was Stephen's wife. There you go. Mind your business. Yes, I like the way Hood Star spelled it because that's how I spell it. Okay. Hey, Chef Blondie. Y'all remember that guy? What was his name? Dexatron, whatever his name was. He had this wonderful gospel song he just made up out of nowhere. He adapted it. It was called Mind Your Business. Y'all remember that? None of my business belongs to you. Sing it with me. None of my business belongs to you. None of my business belongs to you. And none of my business belongs to you. Mind your business. Everybody sing it with me in the chat. Mind your business. Wave your hand. Mind your business. Mind your business. Learn how to mind your business. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Hey, Peanut, thank you for being number 45. When these men, while they breathing, choose who they choose, no matter what happens, win, lose, or draw, living or dead, sick or well, mind your business. There's nowhere in the world I should have seen that many black women on social media making noise and quacking like ducks over this Negro who chose how he was going to be treated in life and after. Mind your business. Every time you get the urge to get involved with something concerning somebody who ain't studying you, just hum it to yourself. Mind your business. Come on, y'all. Mind your business. Mind your business. Come on. Here we go. Mind your business. There you go. Hey, Judy Acquire, where you been, girl? Thank you for being number 39. I'm just saying. Let's just keep it all the way real. Mind your business. How and why are sisters online up in arms, making noise about somebody who he's already elevated the lady that he said was the apex of femininity, and it was not a sister. Even we talking about this Twitch boss mess. This young man who lost his life, and his lovely wife is telling everybody that he was on that dope. And all the sisters that he never chose, didn't choose nobody look like you, didn't choose nobody look like his mama. All these sisters who don't even resemble what he chose and elevated are online quacking and hollering, talking about she treating him wrong, she destroying his legacy, she not protecting his children. Well, he didn't either. He chose her. So all of her decisions are exactly what he wanted her to do. Right, Evie, after he dead. Hey, man, you got to consider when you choosing your mates, how they're going to rear your children, how they're going to protect your legacy, how they're going to help you progress in life, whether they're going to drag you down in life. That's on you. Candy Butler, thank you so much for my super sticker, sis. I'm just saying, DB, yes, DB quacking and hollering. Candace need to sit over there and burp that baby. Play with his little toes and stuff. Get the Johnson Johnson lotion. Give him little leg massages. Pull them legs out. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. I'm telling y'all, every time you get the urge to get involved with something that's not your business, mind your business. Mind your business. Okay? Hey, Kanika Jenkins. She says, that's not Kanika, that's Keena Jenkins. Hey, Keena, sorry, girl. Say that's neither here nor there. He was with this woman for years. He blanked himself, and she was exposed to his personal business. How is that his fault or a joke? Oh, girl, I don't care nothing about that. You in the wrong place if you think I care about that. I don't care about that. No, I don't. We make choices in this life. Brent, my name is pronounced Shanitra. I don't care nothing about that. Mind your business. Mind your business is what I said. Because when that man was alive, he didn't care nothing about what happened to you. He wouldn't have cared what happened to you. Mind your business is what I said. This is not a place where we break out capes and climb up Mammy Mountain. Okay, now there are channels, okay, where they have tour groups that go up Mammy Mountain 3 and 4 times a day. This ain't the place. Mind your business. Just like that young man years ago that was dating a little Asian girl, and he made all those rude comments about black women, and the only thing that looked good black was his Xbox or something crazy. Then he had a little run-in with the police, and he didn't make it home. And they was like, waiting on black women to put on capes. No, ma'am. No, Kanika. Having compassion is having compassion. Going online quacking and squalling over a Negro that would not have cared if you lived or died is mammying. That is mammying. It don't matter. Mind your business. I didn't say she wasn't wrong, Keena. She is wrong, but he chose her. He chose her. I never said she was right. She's wrong, but he chose her. So because he chose her, I'm going to honor his choice, honey. Yep, the OnlyFans girls that took out the little Nigerian boy too. Yep, mind your business. I ain't doing nothing his wife was doing. I wasn't married to him. He wouldn't have married nobody look like me. I owe him less than nothing. Even say nobody said that it was right. We said it's not our business. There you go. Because I ain't never said she was right. I clearly said what she doing is absolutely wrong. Is she opportunistic? Yes. Was it wrong? Is it mean? Mistreating his mama after the fact? And he's the one that put the mama in that position. Him. You better choose better. That's what they tell black women. You better choose better. And surely, if you come over here, you better choose better. If you think I'm gonna be quacking, squalling, and milling in the dirt for you, no, no. You did this to yourself, and you'll never convince me that this woman hid all that evil till after he died. You're not gonna convince me of that. That sounds silly. Hey, Fatima, thank you for being number 53. Candace says, I'm so tired of black women always having to clean things up for black men who don't choose them. Right. Breaking your neck and trying to attack other sisters for not putting on a cape and mammying. Wrong girl, honey. Wrong girl. Evie say it's not our business to defend a person who wouldn't have spit on you if you was on fire. Hello. Wouldn't have pissed down your throat if your gut was on fire. Chef Blondie say dancing on the screen every time she was available. Jay Campos said that ain't always true. People act how they act. I don't know. You can't convince me she hid all that evil. He knew it. He knew it. He wanted her. Right, Melanin? They tell us to choose better. Fatima say Twitch is a raccoonish American. Okay. Well, it's a good thing, Keena, if they don't ask sisters to fight, because I ain't fighting for nobody. If I did not give birth to you, don't look for me. Thank you. Jay Campbell said you can't tell an adult how to be an adult. You sure can't. And you also cannot go around cleaning up the result of adults' choices. Like, if you make a choice, you have a right to make it. I honor your choice. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your choice is, right? Once you make that choice, whatever comes with that, it comes with it. I respect it. Can I look at it and say, hey, that's messed up? Yeah, that's messed up. But it ain't my business. I'm going to mind my business. Hey, happy to be happy. That's what I'm going to do. Mind my business. And it was really embarrassing to see that number of sisters in the chat, in forums, online, on blogs, in comment sections, quacking and hollering and rolling around in the dirt, complaining about what this woman that he chose is doing. He chose her. That's not our business. It's just not. Hey, Siobhan. It's just crazy. Hi, Pretty Petite. Gaby said, my mom always said, be careful who you marry. Okay? You want to elevate you when you are here, but more importantly, when you're 6 feet under. Yeah, you got to make better choices. Like, you can't choose bad and then the world's supposed to be like up in arms. No. Those are choices. Evie says if he disrespected any black person, woman, he disrespected all of us. Oh, there you go. There you go. Whoop, there it is. But that's the whole thing. That's why I look at it, I shake my head, because I do not have a hard time deciphering right from wrong. And I feel like every adult knows right from wrong. Every adult has the ability to assess a situation. And as I said, ain't no way in the world that you gonna convince me that he didn't see any of this woman's behaviors, any of her problematic character traits. He saw it. This is who he chose. So I feel like, can we say, yeah, that's evil? It's evil. But all that their sisters is doing is way too much, because that was his decision. That's what he wanted for himself, okay? And it's unfortunate, but that is absolutely who he wanted for himself. And I respect it. I absolutely respect it. Now let's talk about, before we get to Aubrey and his daddy. Keena, we didn't diss him. We didn't diss him at all. I told sisters to mind their business. I reported on the story as it happened and simply said he chose her because he did. We didn't diss him. I'm just indifferent. I know that's something odd for y'all to see, a sister who's indifferent, because we've always been conditioned to jump up and go to mewling and mammying and crying oh Lord, they done this man wrong. I know it's scary when you see a sister who ain't behaving that way, but I don't feel like, I just don't feel like I should be that way. I don't think that should be my response to the world. I'm not here to take care of anybody. You know what? Let me talk about this too before we get to Aubrey and his daddy. Hey, Sabra, thank you for being 60. Okay. But listen, I saw a post that infuriated me. Can I share it with y'all? Can I share it with you? If y'all just want me to get back to the regular gossip, I will. But I saw something that triggered me. I was triggered. Okay? Right, Lawana, we don't know that boy. Mama, ain't nothing we can do for her. If she came over here and asked me for something and I could give it to her, I would. But what the hell can I do? Her son chose that woman. This is the woman that her son wanted. What do you want us to do? Cry, holler? What are you looking for, honey? We already said she wrong. And simply stated the facts. As black women, this is not our business. What exactly are you looking for? Should I start singing Negro spirituals? Talking like I just left the plantation, maybe. Hey, Roz Joy. Oh, Lord. I just can't believe Missy Ann done that to Negro Stephen. Like, what are y'all really looking for? Honestly, I'm not saying it's mean to reduce him to a colorist. I didn't say, nobody said he was a colorist. Are you okay? Are you okay? I didn't reduce him to anything. If I reduced him to anything, it was his choices. He chose her. This is the result. I ask you, what the hell do you want from me? What you want me to do? I just gave you my best Negro slave rendition. I just gave it to you. Yes, you say sometimes people choose wrong and it's okay. And I'm saying it's okay. So what's the difference in your okay and my okay? I think it's absolutely okay. Hell, you the one called him a colorist. We didn't. Gaby said not one person said he was colorist, because we didn't. We didn't say nothing about him. All we said was this was his choice, and that's okay. Now I'm asking you what you want from us. I'm waiting patiently, because I was going to move on to what upset me. Okay? But since you want us to linger here, let's linger. Let's linger. Child, y'all, this sacred is doing its thing. Sympathy for what? You just said people choose wrong and it's okay. So what's the sympathy for? Did I put him in a box? Was I the one that flipped his switch? Did I put his light out? Hey, Dirt Slinger. So what's the sympathy for? People die every day. Now let's go and lay it on the line, because I wasn't being cruel or cold, but I can go ahead and go there if that's where you want to go, because you confusing and irritating me at the same time, Suge. Hey, Trina Taylor, what you want us to do? I didn't do nothing to this man. I ain't say nothing bad about the man. What I said was it ain't none of our business. No, what's not fair is you in my chat telling me how to feel about a Negro I never met. That's what's not fair. You're a strange character. Still ain't told us what you expect us to do about this Negro that we did not snuff. I'm waiting. Give me something. Because at this point it's getting weird. What you want? What you want? We're going to give her time to figure it out. Because, see, this goes right into what I saw that infuriated me and triggered me. And it's so funny because this actually is, to be honest, It wasn't intentional. Hey, Miss Keisha, but it's the perfect segue. So what I saw was this guy. Oh, girl, I already have, because you have yet, with all of your disruptive, contrarian comments, you have yet to provide me with any intelligent input as to what we're doing to a Negro that we never met. Can't tell me nothing we doing to him. You've already told us we called them colorists when nobody said it but you. So we are definitely moving on. But what I saw that infuriated me was this guy, this Palestinian dude, who gets online and he does this whole pander piece. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Right, Evie, he did. Ain't nothing we can do to him now. They did this whole pander piece. And a lot of them, hey Abaya, welcome. A lot of people do that. I've been seeing a lot of them on social media, right? Where people will jump on social media and start like pandering to black women. I find it disgusting. Like, I get irritated quick, and it's probably because I don't have a low IQ, and I can always tell when people are pandering. I feel like all that pandering is a means of manipulation, and it's a sign that people don't respect your intelligence. They think you're so stupid that you won't see what they're doing, right? So this Palestinian dude does this pander piece. And so he's sitting there and he's like, oh, when I was a kid, my mom told me whenever you're in trouble, find a black woman. No matter what country you're in, find a black woman, because black women are so caring. And I did. And black women will take care of you. And I lived around black people, and my black friends, their moms are so wonderful. They are everything. They are this, they are that. I was so triggered. I was pissed off to the highest level of pissivity. I already had a headache, and it went from a regular migraine to a cluster headache, like immediately. I'm talking instantaneously. And then what almost sent me into a full-blown stroke was going to the comment section and seeing black women who did not peep game. People like Kina in here, who's sitting there, I know that's right. We are super women. That is who we are. We are nurturers. Instead of being pissed off. Instead of being annoyed. Shelv say no Middle Eastern mama said that to her son. They may have. A lot of people view black women as mammies and mules. A lot of people of other cultures who hate your guts literally see us as the dummies who jump up to try to nurture and breastfeed everybody. We supposed to run up and immediately attach everybody to our titty and try to feed them. Because we're black women, we're mules, we're beasts of burden. God forbid we simply mind our business. I was so irritated. I was so triggered. I was sent to the moon. To the moon. To the moon. Keena talking about, wow, why am I catching slugs? You're not catching slugs. I called you out because you came in here mammying. And you saying you don't want to be used. But you sure didn't have no problem coming in here trying to instruct me to be used as a mammy and a mule for somebody that I don't even know. And who is this? Excuse me, get off social media. No, what you can do is get off my platform, because I know I didn't send for you. Let me help you. That part. That part, the headache's still hanging on. Everybody should be careful, because I don't know how it's going to go for you. The quick block is a blessing. Because if I don't, then I'm with whatever you with. But when I say it triggered me so bad, because it's like, when are sisters going to catch on? When, as a whole, when are sisters gonna catch on to the fact these people don't like us? These people do not like us. Y'all know I've been saying since I first started this channel, sisters ain't got nobody but sisters. We are our own allies. And as we've seen tonight, we got sisters that ain't even our allies. They will literally call you out your name, accuse you of stuff, say you said stuff you never even said, in an effort to manipulate and bully you into being a mammy. So when I see stuff like that, it sends me. It sends me. And do not type that word in my chat. You know you can't say that on YouTube. I didn't tell you to defend him dating nobody. That man can date and marry whoever he wants to. But don't put that suicide word in my chat. YouTube don't go for that. The problem is, I don't care who they choose. They can choose who they want to. But understand, when you choose that, you also choose the consequences. And whatever consequence comes with that, it's none of our business. That's the key. It's none of our business. And the fact that people can do that and black women keep falling for the okie doke over and over and over and will feel so strongly. Like, did y'all see what this chick did when she first came in my chat? Oh, this classless and tacky. What's classless and tacky is attacking your sister over a Negro that would have never chose you if your life or his depended on it. That's what's classless. That's what's tacky. Attacking a sister that'll 9 times out of 10 defend you before that Negro that you came in here to insult me over would. And I don't care that he gone. You wasn't trying to disrespect me, but you came in here calling me classless and tacky. That ain't what you call disrespect. See, that's exactly why you in here mammying and muling for Negroes that don't give a darn if you live or die. That's exactly why you in here, because you don't even see that as disrespect. The fact that you think that that's an effective or an acceptable way to talk to your sister is actually disgusting, since we really get down to it. That's classless. That's tacky. If you ever get in trouble, it'll be somebody look like me that's gonna help you before somebody look like him. That's what you need to catch. And then on top of that, you turned around and claim we called a man colorist. You talking about defending him, dating a white woman. We ain't mention none of that because we don't care. The facts are the facts, and the facts are, it's none of our business. It's sisters like you while we still in trouble. It's sisters just like you. That's why we're still in trouble. Because you got your cape on tied so tight around your neck that it's cutting off the blood flow to your brain. We ain't got no allies, sis. We all we got. And instead of you catching it, you in here attacking your ally over somebody that wouldn't have pissed down your throat if your gut was on fire. You let that sink in. You let that sink in. It's a darn shame. Y'all got to wake the hell up, because it's a shame to be this slow, this goofy, this silly in this 2025. How? Make that make sense. Because I can't. I can't make that make no sense. Literally. Just like it was black women on that Palestinian dude's post talking about, yeah, I know that's right. I'm glad to see somebody respecting black women. No, he wasn't respecting black women. He was trying to manipulate black women. Just like I saw sisters on social media today in chats talking about that ain't right. And somebody need to do this and that to her. And somebody need to do this. No, you need to mind your business. Sis, ain't you got a nail appointment? Don't you need a facial? Sis, don't you want to go buy some ice cream? Don't you need a new bottle of Prosecco? You got to know when to mind your business. You got to know when to mind your business. That's all I'm saying. Now, moving on to Aubrey and his daddy. Because, baby, look. Now, Peanut say that this could be all a plot by him. I don't think so. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. When it comes to the Snow Princess in Canada, Drake, Aubrey, baby, his daddy is the weapon fashioned against him. His daddy definitely is. Siobhan say Bath and Body Works having a 75% off sale. What you say? That's where we supposed to be. Not worrying about somebody who chose how their life was going to go. Okay? 75% off, you say? Got it. Say less. Too Adorable say now they trying to get black people to unite with them. That's what everybody do when they get in trouble. Everybody want to go link up and use black people. They want us to mule and fight for them. And I feel like you need to hold your own nuts. That's how I feel. Anthony, don't be goofy. Don't be goofy. I'm just saying. Amanda K say, buy me a candle. Send me your address. I'll buy you one. I ain't kidding. Holler at me on Discord. You should be in Discord anyway. I put the link all the time. I put it on the community tab when I get off of here. But Evie say, black women the most disrespected by each other for no account Negroes that hate you. Thank you. Will attack and darn near take a sister out about one of them clowns. It's a shame. It's real embarrassing. It really is. But let's talk about Aubrey and his daddy child, Dennis Graham. I'm gonna get Amanda a candle. One of y'all need to get me something at the 75% off sale too. We need to meet up in Discord and coordinate. We was in there one night shopping on Amazon, child. It was too funny. But look. So Aubrey and his goddamn daddy. Now y'all know he put out that stupid song, the Fighting Irish freestyle. I'm like, baby, you reading it. It's not a freestyle. You's reading it. You know, but you know they've been calling stuff freestyles lately that ain't no freestyle. My hair is getting on my nerves. It won't stay out the way. But so he had some stupid line. My daddy got a daughter. I told him it wasn't my sister. He said a bunch of stupid stuff. Y'all know he had a whole line in there talking about he's Egyptian. Just dumb stuff, right? Listen. Why the people went and found a post from 2014 where Dennis Graham posted a picture of this little girl. I'm going to put the pictures in Discord. And the little girl looked just like little Adonis. I mean, they could go for twins. Y'all know that's a funny looking little boy. But baby, the little girl looked just like him. I mean, I say, is it from the same woman or a woman that looked just like her? What is going on? Baby, look. So, honey, the people went bananas. They was like, wait, he got another baby? At this point, I feel like he must have some kind of breeding fetish, because where all these children coming from? I told y'all before, he's hiding kids like Easter eggs. Sandra should be ashamed. I don't know what she gonna do. I wanted to do Sandra know how many grandchildren she got. I don't know. Either way. But they apparently told Dennis hurry up and take the pictures down. But they had been up since 2014. They done made Dennis go take the pictures down, child. But they done already made the rounds. Everybody got screenshots. I know I do. And it's crazy. Siobhan said, oh, so Dennis pulled a Matthew Knowles that has a young child. No. Dennis said, this is my beautiful grandchild. He didn't say my daughter, my granddaughter. Grand. Okay? In the words of Mr. Brown, this is your granddaddy. This was her granddaddy. Not no daddy, granddaddy. Yeah, Melanie, he said Sandra gave him permission. That's what he said. That's what he said. This is your granddaddy. Yeah. Hey, Patricia Joaquin. And so, now this done made the rounds. And I'm like, listen, at this point, you done said if I got a daughter, show them to me, baby. We done seen 3 children at this point, 3 girls that could be yours. I seen a little boy from that Sheard girl from Kevia Sheard. That boy looked just like Drake with a tan. I don't know how many children he got. I don't know how many children he don't have at this point. Quiet Storm says, so he's an undercover Nick Cannon wannabe. Yes, because Nick Cannon claim and feed all his children. I don't know what the hell going on with Aubrey, because the Haitian girl said he wasn't giving her nothing for her baby. Sharon, yes, it looked like Kendrick was on point. Even say right, because at least Nick claimed all his children. He claimed them all. He proud of all them little illegitimate children. All of them. Take care of all them illegitimate children. He ain't had none of them. You ain't gonna trip and fall on none of Nick Cannon kids. You liable to go to your mailbox and sprain your ankle tripping over one of Drake's children. They everywhere. But I'm gonna say this. The worst thing he did was come trotting Dennis Graham out trying to prove that he was black. Worst thing he ever did. Because Dennis Graham is the weapon fashioned against him, and you ain't gonna convince me otherwise. The weapon fashioned against him is Dennis Graham. And that weapon is prospering. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I ain't never even seen nothing like this. 2014. It's been sitting up since 2014. Siobhan say daddy issues and possibly mama issues. I mean, well, he definitely got a contraceptive issue because he don't want to use it. He got something against contraception. Mm-mm. It's a lot of mess going on, child. Everybody tripping. Everybody tripping. I don't know what he gonna do. I'm waiting to see if the FBI come pick him up. Sat up there and left all them clues in that stupid song, and then let Conductor Williams put it out. And you know people accusing you of that terrorist act that went on over there in New Orleans, and you up here mentioning Egyptian stuff. The boy done been to Egypt. All this here mess. I say, Lord, somebody going to jail, and this ain't comfortable. Now let me tell y'all. Hold on. I saw something else. Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all know I'm always looking at the gossip to see what's happening. And since I got y'all here, let's just talk about everything. Now, speaking of music, while we on the music stuff, did y'all see that LeAngelo Ball got a song out? And now they say Moneybagg Yo and Boosie want to get on the song with him. I'm so through. I'm so through. And then Charlemagne, let me let y'all hear what Charlemagne said about Wendy Williams, honey. Because Charlemagne spoke with Wendy. So let me let y'all hear what he had to say about Wendy.
Wendy over the holidays.
He did.
Yeah.
What happened?
She seemed perfectly fine to me. Like, Wendy sounded like she could do radio tomorrow if she wanted to.
You reached out to her. She reached out to you. How
She
did that
called me.
happen? Oh,
She called me. Yeah, and I don't know what incapacitated means in regards to dementia or whatever it is they say she was dealing with. But no, there ain't nothing incapacitated about Wendy Williams.
How was her energy? How was
She sounded like Wendy Williams. I'm trying to tell you, like there was she didn't skip a beat. She actually said to me when she called me, she was like, "Why are you answering the phone like we just spoke yesterday? We just talked last week." Like she wanted me to be more excited. And she called me.
Stop acting like you ain't sit on my lap, nigga. What's up?
That's
Stop
exactly that's exactly what it was.
Really?
To the point where you know sometimes you be on, like I have the phone on like my shoulder.
Yeah.
I was washing my hands because I have peed. And
we didn't have to hear that part. But
I'm just saying. And,
all
then,
right.
and I guess the phone must have said record or something like that. So the phone says, and when I saw it, I stopped it. So it said
Recording conversation.
Stopped.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Are you recording me?" And then she was like, "No, you wouldn't do that." Like, so it's like she's perfectly normal.
She said she wanted to come back to media. Did she say anything about that? Like she wished she could be giving us all the tea?
I don't want to say all of that.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, she could do radio tomorrow if she wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I say
all
that.
right, cool. That's what's up.
Wait a
If she
minute.
want to.
That's not for me. Yeah,
You recorded the whole call, but you can't tell us.
I would never do that.
But,
All right,
but
cool.
Jesse should have asked him, did she want to do a podcast?
Well,
She said she already wanted to do a podcast before. She put that out there already.
I'm just saying she's calling you. You have your podcast.
She called me because
network.
it was the holidays. Okay, that's what that was about. It was a holiday phone call, catching up with your people at the end of the year. That's what that was.
So y'all see Beige Rage, of course, trying to be messy. Can't never let nothing be pleasant. I really can't stand Envy. I'm so sorry. He do something to my last good nerve. But in any event, y'all heard what he said. So it's given when they put the message out saying that, not the hair, stick it up, saying that Wendy was incapacitated. Either they were grossly mistaken or they were lying and planning to do something to Wendy. I don't think Wendy's safe. I think Wendy better get with her son, her nieces, her sister, somebody, talk up for herself. We've been seeing her on social media when she went to go get her crab boil and during the holidays and stuff. Wendy don't look sick at all. It is giving Wendy is perfectly fine, and these people are pretending she's sick because they want to keep control over her. And I think they're trying to find a way to make it so that even if she goes back to making money, they can just siphon it off. I hope she gets out of this. Y'all know I was not always a Wendy Williams fan. Never really have been. But the way they treating this sister is not okay. It's not cool to me. I feel away. Now, if I'm going to make noise about anybody being mistreated, it's going to be a black woman. And that black woman right there was mistreated. There was nothing wrong with Wendy until she told Wells Fargo to give her her money. And the minute she said, "Give me my money," they started making up stories about that she was not competent, and all of a sudden she needs a guardian. And now, they went from telling stories that she was broke to now she's completely incapacitated, but she looks perfectly fine to us. So for the record, anybody looking for me to mammy, never gonna do it. But if there's a sister being mistreated, yeah, I got something to say. What they doing to Wendy Williams, dead wrong, disgusted, and I ain't with it. The only thing that was kind of making me hang back a little bit at first was because I wasn't sure if that's what Wendy wanted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was a possibility in the beginning that maybe she played into it just so Kevin Hunter wouldn't be able to keep getting money from her and supporting that hooker that he went and got that baby with, right? Yeah, Evie, Leonard does sound happy that she's doing good. Absolutely. Yep, she looks a lot better. So much better. But I was thinking maybe she was playing into it so she wouldn't have to pay him. It, to me, felt great to see him losing property. It felt great to see his trifling whore of a baby mama have to go get a job or do something because she could no longer leech off of Wendy Williams. That felt wonderful to me. And that's what I was thinking. Luana, you say your mama was thinking that too? That's what I was thinking at first too. And then when they said, well, first when we saw that documentary or whatever that thing was they did on Lifetime, I'm like, yo, Wendy don't look good. And I kept thinking they probably feeding her something or putting something in her food. This just my thoughts. This ain't facts. It's legit, whatever words you want to use. And so I'm like, are they doing something to her? Like, I just don't trust it. Some strange clear woman in her house in charge of her finances, and all of a sudden she looks that bad. It was a problem. Okay. That bothered me, right? But then I was like, well, dang, I hope they don't get her, and then when they said she was completely incapacitated, I was like, oh, no, this can't be. Come on, man. I said a little prayer. I'm like, man, God, do something, because they gonna get this lady. Then when we see her out and about and looking strong and talking trash and telling them people off, y'all want to work for me, then go get the car. I say, okay, Wendy's back. So hopefully she gets her way out of this. Hey, Dorothy Robinson. Hey, Mike Sheen. Hopefully she gets her way out of this. Hopefully we get to see her back on a podcast. Because at one point she was advertising a podcast after they took her show from her. So we were thinking she was going to be on a podcast, and that's fine. But it didn't happen, and next thing we know, oh, she's so incapacitated, and hopefully she makes it out. I'm glad Charlamagne said something, make it public. I don't want her to fade into the background so they can paint whatever narrative they want and continue to leech off this sister and then eventually get her up out of here, because I don't trust these people. She said, yep, him and his skank needed to get some act right. They did, because they were way too entitled to this woman's money. Hey, Colette says, a retired nurse, that's crazy. They said she is incapacitated. Shaking my head. She sounds fine. Right, Colette? She sounded fine to me too, girl. She looked good too. She looks good. Lord Sharon say Leonard is good for something, I guess. He is, every now and then. Every now and then. As we say, the sun shines on a dog's behind sometime. Okay? But it was just something. It was something. So I think that was all I got for the gossip at the moment that I want to talk about. Some of this stuff to me ain't really worth the conversation. So I ain't really got nothing for it. But y'all know me. I will be back as the gossip permits. I had a good time with y'all. This was wonderful. Even say Leonard, the one black man in ever that didn't switch on the woman who put him on. You know what? That is a little known Black history fact. He is the first black man ever not to switch on the sister that put him on. God dang. Now I don't like Leonard. Y'all know I don't like Charla. Uncle Charla. But I'm going to give him that. He is the first Negro in the history of ever that did not switch up on the sister that put him on. That ain't never happened before, come to think of it. Now, these clowns crazy. You know why her son couldn't be over her? Because they wanted to steal her money. How can they steal from her if her child is watching? Mm-hmm. Hold on. Amanda say, in my opinion, Wendy Williams show is where a lot of these housewives had their exposure. Evie said he got to get props for that. He does. He got to get props for that. Oh, I'm glad you have fun over here. Like, we always have a good time. Every now and then we get people that just can't read the room. And then they overstep their bounds. And then we usher them to the door. Because that's the only place I can usher you. That's the only place I can usher you. Because I don't play the disrespect game. Right? Even no other black man ever. Ever. He's the first ever. I hope they put him in the Guinness Book, child. So look, y'all know what it is. I will be back. We'll be back. Okay. As soon as the gossip permits. Hopefully it's tomorrow. Let's see what else happens, how things develop. I feel like there's something brewing. I just don't want to talk about it yet. I want to wait and sit on it a little bit and see how something develops. So cross y'all fingers. If the gossip develops properly, then we will be back tomorrow and we're going to dive in it. We're going to get down on it. Okay? So in the meanwhile, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope everybody is having a splendid 2025. Stay positive. Stay on purpose. Stay on point. Make sure that y'all encouraging other people. Encourage yourselves. And remember, in case no one else says it to you, you know I'm going to say it to you. Make sure you go to the community tab and hit that Discord and get in there. And in case no one else tells you, remember, God loves you. I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.